But I was here kwe chine ku hu ade bi kakra. Eddie Howe was the manager who delivered Newcastle for the first trophy in 70 years. We brought omu share Liverpool Carabao Cup final 2023. Eddie is that trophy no. But after Yasser Al Rumayyan, oye governor of a PIF, Saudi Arabia company no, ombeji in Newcastle no. One of the things that Omoka say, the takeover of Newcastle to them no felt like something that was prideful. Inti the Saudi Arabia sika abe investing in the Premier League. Idea fair. No or they to or the young fatu say at that time no Chelsea mpo omoton club no for $3.5 billion. Same as Manchester United, open 30% stake in Manchester United at that time. Ube $700 million. But ono no sika through public investment fund no ebe share Newcastle muno. They brought only £350 million. And they made an 85% buyout of team my friend in Newcastle. $350 rather. $350 rather was giving them 85% of a Newcastle. Now, what was the vision? That is where the problem is. Because say transfer strategy of Newcastle over the last 3 years has resulted in the sale of Alexander Isak, number 1. The sale of Sandro Tonali, number 2. The sale of Anthony Gordon, number 3. And the possible sale of Bruno Gia or free Newcastle Arsenal, number 4. You are asking yourself, what is the plan of Newcastle to recruit new players into the team? Because it's all the for Badia. So was saying Kasikaye Bebre or Newcastle wasn't committing the call market so recruitment. Because already you have sold these players, but you have not replaced them. And one of the things I as analysts near who what Brown Beji team know was that Newcastle was supposed to become very competitive. Between 2021 till now, Gabi, you who Newcastle in top 5 in the Premier League. They have not been competitive. So there's a problem there. When a Saudi investor abeji Newcastle 85%. Now what can say a prideful so abeji ejubano. Then there's also another problem there because on say the governance of the club no. Enya idea as a done nisu too much.
Okay.
As a Nigerian say, I don't good. As a Nisika na aba and abese Newcastle mu. And another thing and they say Saudi Arabia for no, they have a certain goal to make football something that they will be very happy about because 2030 no not be hosting FIFA World Cup no. Until by 2030 they wanted to extend their influence in football in terms of investment.
Okay.
In the South African Saudi for no through public investment for no Newcastle muno. Aside the fact said to Al Rumayyan it was prideful. The global idea for Saudi Arabia in terms of football was that by 2030 no, by the time Ome hosted World Cup no, they would have invested a lot into sports across the world.
So then the name will cast across.
You understand?
Okay.
Because Usha PIF phones say they are investing in football, they are investing in golf, they are investing in a lot of sports across the world. Okay. Until they wanted to extend their influence. But you see, the problem is that now, no, Newcastle is in trouble. Because before Eddie Howe, Ekaso or Jaya Jumano, he wanted to continue leading the club. But for a teamer, where just players 4-way among few, you made a total of close to about 300 million from that. Now, Sasikano, how have you invested it? Player Ben Namato.
Because other than that, you big name be Echo Newcastle.
Yeah, be.
Every last season and last season ever, big teams sitting in Akobo Newcastle, we have their mentality so best stressful. Well, very hurtful so bit me are winning
against them.
You can't say Newcastle. For now, as a barber team be like Brighton Club, be a Brighton Club was already chain Newcastle for now.
And it's very sad.
Well, but it's a coach near there. And now,
what is he doing over there? Yeah. Because if these players are leaving, not only board didn't come on or catch on, we say no, we have to do things in a different way. Just the direction is so haphazard.
And the project, you know,
so that is where the question is because Matthias Jaisla Mako from Al Ali in Saudi Arabia, Diabano, he's their person.
Okay.
He's their person. He's a person that they know and trust. If they say, I say, Nipa now or now we feel no. They say, yeah, Nipa, Abesheho. So now there is a certain control that we can still have over Newcastle, not just about the governance structure, but about the coaching and the playing body as well. Because Eddie Howe, no, when he was there, he registered his displeasure a couple of times. Say, enyima mu ye, enko ye, mienhwe ni ye. But acquires a boardroom disconnect between the managers at the top and the coach at the bottom. It is oka sembia omu nyini ntum. It is say no aginsem. Now for a coach who said say Onyayanko beka Newcastle and manage the club to change his mind overnight and say there be me money beam. It should tell you something, Gabi. And the assistants right now, no. Matthias Geisler or RB Salzburg, former coach at Obeji Al Ali Ejuma in Saudi Arabia, no. He's connected to APIF one. They know him very well. And yes, the kind of philosophy he has is expansive football, attacking. But the thing is that will he get the support of APIF one at this time? Because they say Obeji Ejuma, no, he's their person. Okase ope player we are. Obetimia nyesa player na. Say Newcastle for say be a player way our market no so. Or cost 70 million pounds. Is this something that he'll be given the freedom to do?
Because me if in near day na me wonder club yeah ba beto club no. Na if in Man City for no crampa no the controllers of the Premier League. Me can say because league recently no matter to do.
Yeah.
And in terms of young first canto players there BBR tomato player be. No me worry say yeah enjoy monopoly. Into other internet will be banners on here by say. And no be I worry. But I say from that year neighbor Amanda Stanley move free money and the other. I see team no ababe BBR oh Newcastle. But question and person bizarre say so see big clubs no more Premier League no musro so ombebo Newcastle no you be say dey be man.
You see for new what will happen Sisi and say I want to see the recruitments of Matthias Geisel.
Okay, but quick one Sisi a Chelsea ne Tottenham 1-1.
You be Chelsea won't come Sisi because we will updates be about Chelsea. But you see, I want to see recruitments of Matthias Geisel and whether he'll be given the freedom because that will be the only way I'll make you competing in the English Premier League.
Okay. Because
they Newcastle look at them very well. At this point, no, they need to make recruitment. From they have to buy players. Player Ben Water. Say Premier League. Opesa Okofa midfielder crowd from Team IFN to Crystal Palace. You are paying nothing less than £100 million. Because Steve Parish say player IFN Adam Watt and Chelsea person Ben Ukraine they have to pay £100 million. It is a Premier League proving player there. You have to go for more than 100 million. Look at Nick Woltemade Omotoye. So when you go outside, there's a problem. When you stay inside, you spend more money. So that is the situation with Newcastle City. And I want to see in the next few weeks, because se wako fa nipa or you nipa dia, you have to empower him.
Okay.
Player bia, you have to you can't do that.
Okay.
You need to empower the guy. He needs to go into the market. He needs to make signings. Now signings now work no. Enya basa signings bia o. She players omalusu. Look at Sandro Tonali alone.
Yeah.
The kind of influence and dominance no wo mfifi ho. One ton on nkwa what's out on Bruno de Guimaraes. It would have mfifi what was saying mfifi on
up front so was answer na Anthony Gordon no crowd team no and then so say no. And then CC down yet it is you can say Lewis Hall. And so ever come Manchester United
or Chelsea.
And teacher say a chilo one so was answer. Set no Livermento na Livermento.
In Livermento crowd.
No so mujano man call.
You see,
and this team they answer I say and so.
Intino the only way Newcastle will be competitive. Sisia and he say PIF no through omo governor your friend Al Rumeyana Sisia wakofa coach your friend Matthias Geisel from Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia Ediaba Newcastle no. The only thing they can do for him is some money is can market no make purchases. Otherwise, I don't see this Newcastle team making any significant improvement